the first game for Nathan Jones, and it's in the EFL Cup, and a huge opportunity for Southampton to go into the quarter-finals of the competition against League One mid-table side Lincoln City. The back three, Paudie O'Connor, the Irishman, Adam Jackson and Joe Walsh. And they're going to swing this corner in from this left-hand side into the heart of the 6-yard area. It's skimmed off Ward-Prowse's head, and then it goes in. The flag goes up, though. Lincoln players want to celebrate as Bazunu was almost bundled into his own net. But it seemed to me, that the linesman flagged on the far side. And James Ward-Prowse is pointing that out. The lineswoman definitely flagged Natalie Aspinall. And then Jared Gillett has pointed to the centre circle.
The referee overruled the linesman. I think it's a correct decision by the...
But I think she might have been flagging for an offside. So there's controversy here in the League Cup at St Mary's, and a terrible start for Southampton. Now, I must admit, I thought Paudie O'Connor had scored the Lincoln goal, the big centre-back. It's been given to Bazunu. O'Connor will be gutted. As he comes forward there and makes a good challenge as well, and now they try and break it out again. Lincoln, they're held back. Saints press well and get the ball back. That was good this time. Here comes Adam Armstrong in the penalty area. Drive deflect for Shea Adams. Good save. Rushworth came out, slid in front of Adams, got a great block on the effort, and it's behind for a corner to Southampton, and that's as close as they come by a long way in the first quarter of this game.
In midfield, we're not getting on the ball in the right areas. If you look at the line out of position, I see Ward-Prowse is trying to get on the ball, but Maitland-Niles, who is the holding player, he has got a lot of space, but
he hasn't played well yet, has he?
He hasn't got on the ball. He looks like he's hiding a little bit, and that's never a good sign when your holding player is hiding.
That's a good ball from Salisu into Adams, and it just came off the defender's toe, but it's going to come back to Maitland-Niles. Now Elyounoussi, great ball, chipped in, header, no flag, this time from the linesman, as Shea Adams looked to see if there would be. It's his 5th of the season, and of course he's now got 3 in the League Cup. 2 at Cambridge, 1 against Lincoln, and Saints are back on level terms just in the 25th minute at St Mary's, and now finally maybe they'll relax and string some passes together. Saints 1, Lincoln 1. And then it's given away by Southampton. Perrault gave it away. Poor pass, and that's neatly played by Lincoln. They've got a man away down the right-hand side. Lianco's gone across to try and slow them up, and they've managed to get the ball threaded inside to another man. Played back, shot comes in low, Bazunu parries it, and Charles Vernon will be thinking he should have done a bit better. Bazunu made a decent stave in the end, but it's a great counter-attack from Lincoln, who opened Saints up down that right-hand side.
Ben House did really well, kept the ball down the right-hand side, played it in the little cute nutmeg on Salisu on the side there.
As Adams gets the ball to Elyounoussi, central, 30 yards out. Now can they get the second half off to a great start? Ball into Adam Armstrong, couldn't control it, drilled into him by Perrault. Lianco takes on and volleys it, and he volleys it a few yards wide, but it looked spectacular, and the fans enjoyed it, and it shows a bit of intent at the start of the second half from Southampton, but it was comfortable for young Carl Rushworth, the Brighton loanee. Well, we're heading towards penalties, folks, after 90 minutes. As we're only 20 minutes away now.
You wanted a long evening?
I don't want a long evening at all.
You said you wanted a long evening.
I didn't want. I wanted a gentle warm-up, like Saints wanted an easy 3-0 warm-up for Boxing Day.
No, I think this will be. I don't think they will go to penalties. I'll be surprised if this goes to penalties.
Elyounoussi back to Ward-Prowse, midway inside the Lincoln half. On this left-hand side is Perrault, working with Edozie. Perrault gets it back, he's onside. Testing Vernon now defensively, stopping him breaking forward. Sam Edozie drifts in field, needs to find an option. Clever ball to Stuart Armstrong. Top of the D, shoots! Foot over the bar, Rushworth could watch it go over. But it's nice play from Edozie and Stuart Armstrong, 2 of the substitutes, and now here comes a substitution for Lincoln. And then there's a nice little touch from Adams to Armstrong. Here's Walcott on the right in the byline, puts it back into the box, still not cleared. Adams turns and scores, and it's the scrappiest of goals, but Saints won't care a jot. Shea Adams won't care a jot. He's at the double again in the EFL Cup, and he might have just rescued the night for Southampton. Saints 2, Lincoln 1. Now they're possibly heading to the quarter-finals. Perrault back out to Edozie. He wants a return ball, made the run, Edozie ignored it. Doesn't cross, goes back onto his left foot. He's got all the tricks, but can he find the final ball? Great work, pulls it back to Che Adams on a hat-trick. He tries to square it for Ward-Prowse to run onto, but there's Hopper back defending, puts it away safely for Lincoln, and it goes out on the far side. And now we're going to get another change from Lincoln City. Joe Walsh, defender, will come off, and they can have another go here, Lincoln.
Yeah,
I'm impressed with them for a League One side. Their patterns they play, their identity, the movement, Joe.
Yeah, but they haven't. They struggled.
Panic.
They have struggled more after Saints after we changed formation.
Which you'd expect them to struggle, but they've actually. I think they've done well.
They've done a lot better than they.
Ball into the penalty area, headed up by Hopper, only half away by Saints. Back with Sanders. He's looking for a bit of heroics, and he has to get his shot parried by Bazunu. It's a great shot from Sanders from 25 yards out, curled. And Saints a little bit guilty of inviting Lincoln onto them. And of course, maybe Nathan Jones gets this team to be an absolute dynamite 3-5-2 side. We don't know yet, it's early days. But it feels like what happened at the start of the season, and that's a great ball from Genepo, and this will seal it. Elianusi through on goal, into the box, squares it to Edozie, who misses from 3 yards out. An open goal that comes off the outside of his boot, and he misses the chance to score his first senior goal. Yeah, if you get to see the highlights at home anywhere from this game,
I don't think you should see the highlights.
He shouldn't, but if you at home do, make sure you do, because you'll probably have nightmares yourself when you've seen it. Now, Adam bursts away, tiring defenders. Now it's 3-on-1. He's in front of the keeper. Hat-trick for Che Adams. Surely goes around the keeper twice. He still hasn't shot. Oh my goodness me. He's allowed the keeper to run about 5 yards with him, 10 yards. He's gone round him 3 times, and then he's hit it against him. Saints don't want to score a third goal. What's going on here? And eventually, Saints are put out of their misery in a way because they've won this tie, but there was nothing convincing about it. Lincoln had chances all the way through. It took a change of formation and some substitutions to perk Saints up. Che Adams gets 2. It's enough to win the game.